The Mothership,
right, was created over 60 billion years ago. The first ship of the fleet was created over 60 billion years ago by Anu in this solar system, right? And it's what they call 12th planet, right? Right? That's what they was calling the 12th planet that these beings were living on, right? Called Nuru, right? And at first, like I say, because if you go back and check out the other tapes about how Anu building his kingdom, he set up Lara, right? He set up these different star systems, right? And it's just way more complicated than you want to know because there's two sides of the mirror, right? Because the three suns on this side of the mirror, right, which is the sun that you see in the sky, the sun that is in the center of your earth, and the sun that is in the center of man, right? The sun that's shining in the darkness, the darkness comprehends it not, right? So there are two sides of the mirror. We'll get into that later on, right? The name of the three sons is in Eliun are the same names on this side of the mirror of the three sons that we just went over with you, right? So Anu created this throne, and we kind of want to give you a description on what it looked like, right? We want to give you a description. We want to walk you through. The planet Nibiru, and give you descriptions of what it looked like, how it operates, so that you may understand this throne, the first of the fleet that were created, which is called a 12th planet, because it orbits through your solar system, right? Because like I told you, we came from this solar system. Anu started here and branched out and set up other star systems and built his kingdom, right? So we want to talk to you about Nibiru. Nibiru is a highly advanced scientific ship, planetary ship created by Anu. How does it work? They say, how does it work? Right? It travels by way of magnetic force, called magnetic recorders. And this is one way it can travel. We have like 7 different ways we can power this ship, right? But the main way is we don't have to have a sun to power this ship because our magnets, we use magnet recorder, meaning like a painting of mind. If you see an instrument where a magnet chases another magnet, well, these magnets are constantly chasing each other to the same point, right? So that's how this ship works. Also, it's equipped with solar patterns, right? Solar patterns that are smaller than pen size, small, and these absorb sunlight from the sun stations, different sun stations that set up in the galaxy, right? As Nibiru passed, it sucks this energy through these solar patterns and charges Nibiru. Nibiru is like made out of a solid crystal, right? Like it's one mole, almost like one mole, right? And it's 63,408 miles in diameter. 63,408 miles in diameter, right? Which is 4 times the size of Earth, right? The old Earth, right? And what we mean by the old Earth, because we're going to get into extreme mathematics here, right? Because the old Earth, right, before the moon broke off, right, it was 18,000 miles in diameter and some change, right? Then the moon broke off, then it became 15,852 miles in diameter, right? Then dust, the crash was about to get into, dust shaving it off, cutting it in half, right, giving you 7,926 miles in diameter. We'll get into that while that happened, right? But Nibiru is like we say, 63,408 miles in diameter, brother. That's huge, right? That's huge. It's almost like 9 times the size of Earth right now. 9 times the size of Earth right now. Right? Okay, so it was a planetary size ship, advanced, equipped with a magnetic force field around it, right? Made out of different stones, right? And Nibiru has the ability to hologram, because we told you about the holograms on Ridge, right? How we can hologram ships, hologram whatever we want, right? Well, Nibiru was equipped with hologramic beams, which can hologram pretty much anything they want. It can hologram a clone of itself, just in case an enemy tried to attack, they wouldn't know which one to attack, right? This was set up by Anu. Also was equipped with advanced disable or what you would call an EMP system, where disable electronics of whoever their target is, right? When electronics won't work, they got a weapon on Nibiru that they can shoot at a beam and it can drain all the energy from their ship and transfer the energy to Nibiru, right? And Nibiru can utilize it in its systems. Also, it has a force field around it, and Nibiru can create its own atmosphere depending on where it's going and where it's landing. It can go underwater, and the people that's on Nibiru won't affect them because Nibiru can adjust to the climate and the changes of the atmosphere around it. Okay, so the Nibiru is self-driven if it wants to, by way of magnets, and we're gonna cut to some tapes showing you how it works, how the magnetism works.
Containing 6 very small neodymium magnets. And now to make the effect, we simply have to join these pieces together. Thus, that's quite strong now. And this one here, oh, that's a strong one. To show how strong they are, we'll just bring it together and see what happens. It's going to push it away from quite a distance. Anyway, we want it to be attracting, so I'm going to put it in that mode there when it's going to come towards it, and we'll keep it away. Now the ring here, we're going to get this into repulsion mode to try and get it to push away. Oh, it's attracting. So I'll turn it over, and now it should repel. Yes, it's repelling. Now the clever part is when we put these two pieces together as an assembly, we've now got a single magnetic system in which we have one that's going to be attracted to this, and a little set of ring of 6 which are being repelled by this outside magnet. What's going to happen? When I bring this towards it, it's being attracted to the middle one, but it's being repelled by the little satellite ones on the outside. What could happen? Oh, it was attracted and it stopped. It's being repelled. There's about an 1/8 or 1/4 inch air gap there now where it can't get any closer, but not further away either. That's absolutely amazing. If I turn this one, well, nothing much there. If I turn the big one, though, the ring, let's see what happens. It turns around with it, still maintaining that air gap of about 1/8 to 1/4 inch all the way around. It refuses to get any closer, and yet it won't go any further away either. It's a kind of equilibrium. It's stuck there, like an invisible arm joining the two together. It's called an inverter by the inventor, and it reminds him, I suppose, of the tractor beam in Star Trek. Invisible, but anyway, to me, it's magic. It's a physics I don't understand, but it's wonderful.
Nibiru is 63,408 miles in diameter, right? It's a little bit smaller than Jupiter. Jupiter being one of the biggest planets in your solar system, right? Well, it really is the biggest planet, being 86,000 miles, 86,881,000 miles in diameter. That's big, man.